How's it, everyone? Yes, no upload yesterday. You're asking yourself, why is that? Possibly because there's nothing to show you. There's a lot of driving and a lot of this and a lot of that, and just not really anything interesting. So I'll do my best to have a better one today. Just a few things I might as well show you of the property. So acquired this possum trap here and a stainless water tank. This carry root is 45,000 years old. That's pretty cool. So we got fertilizer tank, which can be cleaned out. These tractor implements. Here. This he said he had ducklings in, because there's if I can capture it, there's an original white duck he had. That's a girl white duck, whatever they're called. That has sort of, for lack of a bit, maybe mated up or whatever with a wild mallard, which is really cute. They walk around with each other all the time and all that sort of thing. So if I can catch that, I will. But so that's the cage for them when they're chicks. So we may end up getting ducks, because as Paul said, there's something special that I'm not sure whether I'm going to say, but I'll talk about the other stuff. This is another tractor implement. We just thought, even though these are no good, that's why they were given to us pretty much, but they're basically scrap, but would look cool throughout the park. I don't know, as ornaments, I guess. So coming around here, the old owner John just about got his bus out, and then this whole area here will be Paul's, where he will put his house and whatever else he wants to do. So if you head over to Study Boy NZ, he'll probably talk more about that himself. So what do I want to talk about? Well, there is one good thing. We got ourselves a new little tractor. It didn't come with the property because the original owner was going to keep it, but she's a Massey Ferguson. It's got a slasher on the back of it. Apparently it's got a few quirks, but who doesn't? And be great for mowing the lawn and stuff. He's done quite a bit of work to it, so we'll work out a deal on that, which is really, really awesome. So I think Paul alluded to the fact we were going to have a digger in here, which is going to be probably tomorrow. So all these Kanuka here, you've got these are Kanuka all the way through, will stay till about where they stop here. Now all this other trees, all these, this is wattle. This is what Paul and I have been pulling out, and the place is full of them, absolutely full of them. And they're all basically, because where we are, you can only dig down so far before, sorry about that, you can only dig down so far before you hit like a solid pan, which you then have to break through to get under that again. Because the roots of these trees don't grow into the pan, they get to like big size like this. You can see those big ones, especially down the end there, and they fall over, which is no good for us, because you can't come and stay here next minute have a big tree fall on you. It's really dangerous, so they all have to go, safety reasons. Not part of what we're expecting with the budget. When we first saw this place, it was like awesome, all the trees, and the guy was like, yeah, you can, well, the agent was like, yeah, you can put because we were going to cut things into the forest and have little cabins in the forest, and that all went out the window when we turned up on the first day of takeover. And on a settlement day, turn up and the old owner goes, "Oh no, you can't do that, they'll fall over on people." So yeah, oh, it is what it is. So anyway, all these will go, the whole lot, which there's quite a bit of area out the front too. So this is going to turn this, if you see this pad, it's going to turn this big pad here into like 4 times the size. Room for a lot of campers and things. So the idea is, for this season coming, we have self-contained campers. Yes, we won't have power for them, but you know, if you're stopping from the Cape, you're going up to the Cape, you're coming back, you stop here for a night, you're running on solar anyway. So that's that. We've got to tidy these up. We'll do these today. Okay, so I'll take it for a walk down here. Yeah, as I said, with like I wouldn't mind doing uploads every day because I kind of like it, but you know, do you upload a thing of me talking into the camera and you going, yeah, they're not really doing anything? Or, you know, would you rather me do something decent and actually show you some stuff? If it was me, I'd want to. So all this stuff, those big trees, everything will be flattened and thrown straight into there, into this hole here, and just flattened into there, because I do want to go through manually and clear this in here, because it's actually quite a nice flat area, and drop some of those wattles, and possibly put the boat in there or something else as a little cabin, because there's not many wattles away from it. All this has been slashed by one of our neighbours. Came over and slashed it out last week. This was all covered in brush and things. Bought his tractor over and did that for us. It's friggin' awesome guy, Lou, if you see this. And cut us even though we can go down there, cut us a track down to the back. But all this has been slashed. Definite bonus. This is where Paul and I were pulling trees out the other day. You see, we cut a few down, left the stumps there. Since found out that the digger guy would prefer that we left the trees intact so he could just rip them out of the ground. So we're doing that now. So all of this will be gone. All of this will be gone. All of this will be gone. And everything will be all flattened to make room for... Oh, you hear that? We have pheasants and all sorts of here. It's really cool. And that's the other thing too, we want to keep a lot of natives here. We have a couple of carry trees that have been planted here a few years ago, I think 3 years ago. We kind of want to keep those to end this. I'll show them to you as we walk back. Tell you what, you get fit walking around this place. It's huge. But anyway, I guess if you got to this part, how about putting down the comments? I know a lot of you probably watch on devices and that, so you kind of don't comment, but if you want to, it'd be much appreciated. Comment and tell me what do you want to see. Like, would you don't mind what I'm doing? You think, you know, I got it under control and just let me do it? Or you're thinking to yourself, yeah, well, if you're gonna just upload you talking, then I'd much prefer you wait. Bit of feedback would be nice, just so I know I'm getting it right, which is not often. So you see around here. So if it's shaking, but I'm walking. So that's pretty much all that bush, as far as I can see, is the property. A lot of birds and stuff. So that's another reason why we want to plant a lot of natives, a lot, because we'd prefer the natives to be here than the invasive species, we'll call it. Now, learning about plants has been something that's not my strong suit, but I'm getting, all trees and plants, I'm getting used to it. But as I talk, I can't remember the name of another one I'm going to show you, but here's the carry tree. There you go. So that's 3 years old, planted here. But as you can see, love the fantails, there's so many. All the wattles are overtaking it and shadowing it, so it can't get up, right? So the digger guy is going to come in. When he comes, he's going to rip all those ones out around it, so it can have the best chance. These ones here, so these are, can't remember the name of them, but the owner was saying if you can use these leaves for tea. He said it's not very nice, but he said it's very medicinal. It's got good for your blood and all that sort of thing. Yeah, probably have to try it once. I think that is blue gum in there, the funny light green one. There is another carry tree. See, it's getting overtaken by the wattle there, so you've got a wattle here straight ahead above these Kanuka here, and then you've got, see that little carry, it's getting overtaken. Those need to be, that needs to be sorted. I can't remember, I think that he did say what that was. That's another native. So there you go. This is only not even quarter of the property, and it's taken us 30 minutes to walk around it. I did stop and talk a bit, didn't I? So maybe 8 minutes. But yeah, she's a big property. All that there goes pretty much into the distance. I don't know if you can see in the distance the punga trees there. But that's kind of where the boundary is, at that end, and it goes way down. Anyway, I'll leave it here. If you're still here, you're awesome, thank you. Make sure you chuck that comment down. Let's get your thoughts on what you want to see and all that sort of thing. I've asked before in the past, but everyone's quite happy just saying, oh no, just do what you want. I know. And to a certain extent I probably will, but it'd be nice to get a gauge on what you guys would rather see, especially to do with, you don't care if you want to upload every day regardless. So say if I don't do anything, you still want me to get on and say, hey, how's it going, did nothing, see you later. Or if there's not much getting done or it's raining, do you just want me to skip the day and carry on again? And do you still want them Monday to Friday? The weekends are really hard to do, because the weekends are normally when we've got people helping and things, and because normally it's just me. So yeah, anyway, till tomorrow, take it easy.